So as you guys know, Ketchum became the world champion in 2022. Oh wow, that was almost 3 years ago. Dang. Before becoming the world champion, he was first the Alola champion. That got me thinking though, since he's the Alola champion, wouldn't that mean that he has an Elite Four? So today I decided that I would design 2 Elite Four rosters. Yep, you heard me. 2 rosters, one for trainers around the world, and one for trainers in Alola. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content from me. With enough said, let's get into today's video. So let's start with building the roster for the characters in Alola. Now, the first member I'm going to be selecting is Kiawe. The reason I chose him is because Kiawe was stated to be Ash's rival throughout the Alola region, which gives him the advantage over others. He also has a good amount of battle experience. The only problem is his team, and it's not that good, so I'm going to be changing that now. Kiawe's team will be Turtonator, Alolan Marowak, Charizard, Magmortar, and Salazzle. I kept his original 3 Pokemon. I don't see anything wrong with them. I decided to give him Magmortar because in the games there are Magmars everywhere in his house. So I figured why not give Kiawe one in the anime for his Elite Four team. I also gave him Salazzle because after he battled Salazzle in Ultra Space that belonged to Lucamine, I figured that he would want one, and also it's another Alola Fire type, and that is needed on his team. Honorable mentions to Rapidash because I'm only giving these guys 5 Pokemon per team. So if I did 6, Rapidash would be on the team. So yeah, that's Kiawe's Elite Four team. So now let's get to the next member. The next member of the roster is Lana. Lana does bring a lot to the table when it comes to aesthetics, and again, she's the person who can battle just like Kiawe. Now her team, how do I put this in a nice word? Oh yeah, I got it. It's garbage! So let's fix her team. I decided to keep Primarina on her team since it's her mascot, and Sandy will evolve into Vaporeon since I'm building a mono water team for her. Now, on to the new Pokemon I gave to her. I gave her Araquanid because of the Dewpider she bonded with early on in the series. The next Pokemon I'm giving her is a Feraligatr due to the fact that it's a beastly nature that would shake up her team, and is reference to the island scan method in the games where you could scan and catch Totodile. The final Pokemon I am giving her is the family Lapras that she has because it's easier for her to use and it adds type diversity to her team. So yeah, that's Lana's Elite Four team. So on to the third member. The third member of this roster is going to be Sophocles. This man is seriously underrated when it comes to battling. Even Kiawe was impressed with his skills. His team is good, but needs a few more Pokemon. Togedemaru and Vikavolt are staying. I will be adding Alola Golem to it though, to help with the type diversity. And him and Vikavolt can be Zap Cannon Bros. The next Pokemon is Alolan Raichu because after seeing Ash's Pikachu, I think Sophocles would be amazed by it and would want its evolved form. That last Pokemon I'm giving him is Ampharos because, let's be real, the one in Journeys should have belonged to him, and it can help him with his Fear of the Dark. So yeah, that is Sophocles' Elite Four team. So now, on to the final Elite Four member of this roster. The final member of this roster is Mallow. Now I know what you guys are going to say. You're crazy, man! There's no way you picked Mallow. For 1, she is weak, and 2, she ain't even a battler. And to that, I say, she at least has some battling skills, and I will be buffing her team. Zarina will be staying on her team because it's a big part of her backstory with her mom. The next Pokemon I chose for her is Appleton, which is based on apple pie and really fits her whole cooking theme and stuff. It's a perfect fit for Mallow. The next Pokemon I will be giving her is a Flowmantis, which is here because we need more Alola grass types. I'm going to also be giving her trophies due to it having bananas on its head neck thing, and it would also help her make food deliveries to promote her restaurant. The final Pokemon I'm going to be giving Mallow is Roserade, and the reason for that is a thematic one. With her mom disappearing in a bunch of flowers, Roserade could symbolize her moving on with a partner that wouldn't leave her, unlike a certain other Pokemon she got that left her. So yeah, this is Mallow's Elite Four team, and the final one for this roster of the Elite Four. But remember, I'm giving you guys 2 different Elite Fours. So, with that being said, let's get into the worldwide selection of the next Elite Four. With this roster for this Elite Four, I get to select all different types of trainers from around the Pokemon world. So you know I gotta go with one of the stronger trainers in the Pokemon world, being Bee, the fighting type gym leader from the Galar region. I know what you're probably thinking. Ultra Aura, why would you select Bee when there are other trainers who aren't even gym leaders right now? The reason I selected Bee was due to the fact of her strong tenacity and strength that she has over others, and that Galar gym leaders are just stronger than the average gym leader. But I will make it fair and will only choose one Galar gym leader. And another reason I chose B is because she has somebody that could easily replace the gym, being Alistair, who is in the minor leagues, who could bump up to the major leagues, while B is being traded to the Alola region to be considered for the fighting type, Elite Four member. Now, B's team is going to stay the same as it is in the anime. The only change I would make is to swap out Pangoro for Passimian to fit the Alola region aesthetic better than Pangoro. But yeah, that's B's team. On to the next member. The next member of this roster is going to be Clement, the electric gym leader from the Kalos region. Now, I picked Clement because of his battling experience and, his whole meeting to Ash as, his close friend from the Kalos region that could help him out in the Alola region by being a part of his Elite Four. Now, for Clement's team, I decided to keep it simple and keep the 3 Pokemon that he would have at the gym, being Luxray, Heliolisk, and Magneton, but Magneton would become Magnezone. I am adding on 2 extra Pokemon because I gotta give him 5, being Rotom, Heat being one of them, due to the fact that, at least in the games, he did create the Rotom deck, so I think it would be a nice full circle if I gave him one of the Rotom forms, and I'm pretty sure Rotom Heat is one of the stronger ones, so yeah, Clement will have Rotom Heat. I'm giving Clement Emolga due to the fact that it would be similar to Bonnie's Dedenne being a Pika clone, and also, it's a nice tie-in. Clement has one in the game, so why not give one in the anime that would also get rid of his ground-type weakness, just like the Rotom Heat I gave him. So that will be Clement's Elite Four team. So now we can get on to the next member of this roster. The next member of this roster I'm selecting is Annabelle, the Psychic-type Battle Frontier leader from the Hoenn region. The reason I'm selecting Annabelle is because, again, she's another one of the stronger trainers that Ash has come across in the anime, and her whole psychic link she can have with her Pokemon, and her whole battle style that she used during the Battle Frontier, where Ash had to battle her to get a symbol. Also, she has a better connection with Ash than Serena. Sorry, Serena fans. Ability shipping for the win! But anyways, her team is going to be Metagross, Espeon, Gallade, Reuniclus, and Hatterene. Now, I think all 5 of these psychic types really fit Annabelle to the T, especially the Pokemon Hatterene, with its ability and emotions as it showed, and aimed to be a Pokemon master with Brock and his emotions. And I think that Annabelle could help this Hatterene, be a lot less, witchcrafty, and connect to its own emotions, which would help for the better dynamic on the battlefield. But yeah, Annabelle is my 3rd selection for this roster, so now let's get on to the final selection for this roster. The final member of this roster is going to be ya boy Guzma. Yes, because I know some of y'all were going to say, how come in the Alola one, Guzma wasn't there? Well, that's because I was saving him for this one, the more tough one, the more ferocious roster of Elite Four picks. That's right, you heard me. So your boy Guzma makes it on this roster. Now, Guzma's team is simple. I'm going to break it down for you a little bit. Golisopod, due to the fact that he had it in the anime for so long. Scizor, he had it in the anime as well. Granted, got by Torcat, but hey, Scizor is still the GOAT. Masquerain is going to be on his team because he has one in the games, and I think it's a bug type that fits his aesthetics. Next is going to be my GOAT Pinsir, the absolute GOAT of bug type Kanto Pokemon, as long as, Scyther's not there. And then the next one is going to be Ariados. That is going to be his final one, due to the fact that I think he had it in the games, and the Johto bugs need some love. Granted, the stats suck, but it's the anime. The anime has made Pokemon in the past stronger, even though they realistically shouldn't be. Some of y'all call it plot armor, Lucario haters, and then some of y'all call it, it's justified because it's the anime. Which, I'm on your side. It's justified because the anime. If this was like the games, Pikachu would be weak. And again, I want to have fun watching the anime. Anyways, off topic. So yeah, I gave Guzman this selection of bug-type Pokemon because they are some rad Pokemon. Some terrifying Pokemon. Or should I say, bug-ifying Pokemon.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Anyways, this has been my video of Ash Ketchum's Elite Four teams. And now, it's your turn. Leave a comment down below saying what you would make Ash Ketchum's Elite Four team like. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'm Ultra Aura, and I'm signing off, and I'll talk to you guys soon.